Users with personnel profiles can apply for jobs and report hours worked within PowerDetails. Administrators can add new personnel to the system by navigating to Personnel on the top menu bar and clicking New Personnel. The user ID will be used for login and needs to be unique. If you already have existing personnel profiles in your site, it is recommended to utilize the same format for all user IDs, such as their first initial and last name or employee ID. Next, enter the name of the person and a temporary password they will use for their initial login. Passwords need to be at least 6 characters, but can be any combination of letters, numbers, or symbols. Note that passwords are case sensitive. The primary email address should be an address that this user will always have access to. If they ever need to reset their password, the request will be sent to this address. The final required fields on a personnel profile are the personnel assignment and class. These are pre-built options in your site's code tables to categorize a person's department, unit, or squad as their assignment and their rank as personnel class. Once this basic information has been entered, press Save. Let's look at some additional options here. The Permission Set drop-down menu will display any optional pre-built restriction lists available to tailor particular user access to site features. To ensure this person can perform default operations like applying for jobs and reporting hours worked, this may not be necessary. The Alt ID and Miscellaneous ID are optional fields that can be used to record information such as employee IDs or payroll IDs. The Active checkbox indicates that this user can log into PowerDetails. Unchecking this box deactivates the profile. However, all historical information will remain in the site for this person, and they can be reactivated at any time. The Seniority field can be utilized for reference when reviewing job applications if using manual approval, or to generate an order in your site's job sets for bidding days. Optionally, if there is a unique rate that this person is paid or that an employer is charged when hiring this individual, enter a personnel or billing rate here, so it will override the specified rate for their class or the global rates indicated in your site settings. Usually this is not necessary, and rates can always be altered on the job level if unique circumstances arise. Entering dates and times in the block start and end fields will block this person from applying for jobs regardless of the job date if they log in during this time frame. This setting can be useful when personnel are in training or on probation. Administrators may need to visit personnel profiles if a user locks themselves out of the site. This happens when a user has entered an incorrect password 5 times. To unlock the account, simply uncheck the locked box and press Save. At this point, they will be able to reset their password. Additionally, you can manually type in a new password for them or generate an encrypted one to be sent to that user's primary email address. Under the Contacts tab, administrators can view this profile's alert settings. Personnel can manage these on their own, but administrators can access this information if they need assistance. For more information on this, check out our video on setting up alerts. The Profiles Membership tab enables administrators to assign this user to any personnel groups that have been created. By default, all users are automatically added to the All Personnel group. Click the blue icon on the left panel to see a list of groups available. Check the box next to any group you would like to add this person to and press Save.